reason I decided to join this weekend is because when I'm in the presence of other men doing this type of work, there's some other energies that are at play, whether it's encouragement from others or just like the invitation to go deeper, that it's hard to find online. Like doing like personal development through like courses or through like Zoom meetings or through books, there's a level of depth to that and it's good stuff. But coming in person and just like embodying it into my nervous system, like physically feeling the shifts as they happen, and like after we've done like an exercise, walking outside down the street and being like, wow, like I feel it, and like I'm living this work that I've done. It's within me. That's what drew me to come in person. My biggest takeaway was about accepting myself, but more than that, embracing it. Like all of these past things that have happened that I'm constantly trying to overcome, like I'm trying to overcome adversity, overcome addictions or like depression, or like gain clarity on like an exact direction, an exact step-by-step plan, and trying to do these productivity hacks to like get there quick, only to like fall off and be like, oh, I failed again, oh, I fucking failed. It's like, embrace it. Like that's part of who I am, like, and I'm rejecting it. Who am I to reject who I am? And learning to embrace it and feeling like that's actually a gift. Like it's not a curse. Like those challenges, they are part of me, they're part of my story. And yeah, no good stories without any adversity, right? Like one of like the big breakthroughs was I can carry my purpose now and anywhere. Like the man I want to be is now. Cool, I have like a vision and where I want to take it, this is where I want to grow into. It's like, what about now? And I can live the man I want to be now. It's much more integrated than other things I've done. And so this comes back to one of like the concerns I had. I was like, damn, I'm in the big city, like it's quite short. Whereas before I've gone off into like the jungle or something and spent like 2 weeks, or a small little place in the countryside where it's cut off from society. And those things were good at provoking like these emotions and expansiveness. Then I come back into the real world and I'm just like, damn, I'm getting beaten up here. Like the real world's taking its toll on me and really struggling to integrate it. So coming here is a very different experience where I'm in the thick of it for the whole time and I'm showing up as the man I want to be, doing the work that the man I want to be does, embodying that purpose like now. And when I get home, cool. Like I don't feel like there's so much integration to do. There's continuous work to be done in terms of implementation and staying connected to it. But in terms of the disconnect between, damn, I've been at a retreat and then I've got to come back into the real world, the gap is, I feel well equipped to go out and face the world as my true self now. Some of the videos of what happens inside this workshop, they're cool and like they're exciting, but I appreciate for some people it can be, damn, I'm not sure I feel comfortable with this. This is like exposing a boundary. Don't cast the judgments on like the what, because they're just tools, like rituals, methods to get to the end point. If I had cast judgment on the methods that I saw before I embarked in this work, I wouldn't have started. But coming out the other side and embodying and living the impacts of like the methods, it's like, wow, like I'm glad I just didn't cast that judgment and let that little rattling voice in my head to just be like, it's not time. So just thank you I'm grateful for it and I look forward to the next one.